Darkness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember fondly.
Watch out! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm... not staying.
I don't understand. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
Okay, so turns out y'all couldn't hear me the entire time. Well, y'all. Nobody's here.
What's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight.
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
Whoa.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry...
I don't know if that is a Valkyrie behind them, or if that's a light elf. Or that might just be part of the Vanir.
Freya, please.
You fucked up, my guy. You fucked up. You think it was gonna happen?
I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about.
Let's check out my...
Abandon you. Oh, Freya.
Oh!
I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
Well, yeah, I'm watching.
And are you, Indy?
Gotta see how this is. See how the chat looks.
But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help.
Yo! That's what I'm talking about. We got comments on here. I'm just kidding.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not
Spam risk. Get out.
Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare head. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your boat. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flophouse for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, bro. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady?
Who the fuck is calling me, bruh? Oh, what's my, hold on, what's my, voicemail? Salutations! You have reached my phone! Please leave the voicemail. Leave a voicemail. Good boy. Salutations. You have reached my cellular device. Leave a voicemail. There we go. So whenever they call me back, or whenever somebody calls me, I don't care. Give me the chest.
You know I hate it when you're loitering.
Good thing we didn't miss this.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So
I don't care.
A few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really.
What is it?
And if you come, I'll use the script.
What is the...
Just... Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you. Free charge.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
I... do not know.
Tell me about the camp dog.
Lord Freyr found her half dead in the jungle. She probably escaped. We all told him she was beyond saving. But he never gave up. She healed and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure of heart. believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
Alright, goodbye,
Remember when
Brock.
to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
We have messages. Decreased. Shit. Huh. Alright. I honestly hate this update, but you know, it's good. It's okay sometimes. Whenever it comes down to editing the appearance. I still kind of hate it. You know, we're gonna go for that, because I think what was mentioned was an armor. I'm gonna check this real quick.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it.
Ain't going yet. I think I want to continue the story before I, you know, go for it.
Go ahead. Carve the letter.
Oh.
Suna.
It's an incantation. Su-na.
Elves in Freyr's camp mentioned a gate like this in Alfheim. Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim.
I'm not gonna go to that one yet.
Well, we can decide at the gateway. This boat should get us there if we can clear those vines. Remember what to do? There's a fallen log in the river. It has something on it I don't recognize.
Log.
We're clear.
How dare you take Atreus' job? You know he's a goat! You know he's the goat! He's that guy! He's that guy!
Really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now. But he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely, that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserve for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yeah. To help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling.
Oh, I thought that was my stop.
Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river.
Don't worry.
Good.
We
Can
will.
explore the river now, and hopefully right some old roads.
Let's see, what do I get? Oh, no. We're not doing this one. I want to get the story over with. Imagine, lady. Come on! Got me messed up! All I want is armor! God, I love this game.
Before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
Oh, shit. Wrong button.
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you can make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow, but then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know who's your...
Atreus.
Well, come on, then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine? You'll be
Ah!
class
I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you again, Frick.
Don't call me that. I haven't been that person in a long time. But I'm happy to see you too. I'd feared the worst for so long. What you must have been through.
Nothing so bad as what you've suffered. Freya, I am so sorry to hear what happened to Baldur. He was only a boy when I saw him last, but I know he meant more to you than anything.
Yes.
And to forbear your vengeance in this way, it's truly an inspiration for those of us who believe in peace.
The only peace these realms will ever know is what's going on.
But you were gone for 2 days, with nobody to watch your back. I'm your partner. We're not supposed to keep secrets. You sound just like
make
Father.
sure Odin doesn't hurt
What did I just hear?
His head back on, and I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? What did you see? Was it Odin?
Oh crap! I forgot. I need to do something.